safety first. That means come with your safety glasses on your eyes, not on your head, not on your neck, not in your pocket, not in your pits. Make sure you got your shoes on and make sure you have your badges. All of you are going to check for that. Also, some teams like to swap between the driver and the human player. If you do that, you must swap badges before you do that. Okay? Make sure you do that, and I'd appreciate it if you would tell the head referee on your side that you're going to do that so we're seeing that. Again, if you want to swap, you have to swap badges. That was in the forum posts. Be on time. Pay attention to the schedule. If the queuers ask you to come to the queuing tables, go to the queuing tables. We want to run on time. We are running a large number of matches this year. We had got permission to run 8 matches per team. That's the first time we've been able to do that in a while. A couple things. Remember, there's no movement between auto and teleop. We're going to watch that very close. Hopefully you're going to do that. Also, be smart when you're playing and careful. Remember, when there are humans in the observation zone, no robots. Again, humans in the observation zone, no robots, and vice versa. Pay attention, both as human players and as robot drivers. Watch, talk to each other, pay attention, and make it obvious that we're doing that, because that is a safety issue. Also, many of you like to slide specimens along the wall. That's okay, but you have to let go of that specimen before your robot touches it, or it's a foul. And it has to be obvious. Don't make it pulling away at the very, very last second, or you're liable to get a foul. You need to make it obvious. Does everybody understand that? Also, remember there are protected zones. The net zone is protected. Also, the observation zone has protections. And also in the last 30 seconds, the ascent zone is protected. So pay attention to that. Do not interfere with robots. You can get some major fouls out of that. Again, remember the horizontal expansion limit. Hopefully you went through that in the sizing exercise you did to get inspected. But it also extends if you happen to tip over. And also, you need to be careful about reaching outside the field. If you touch anything, it's an automatic yellow card. No questions asked. That's a safety issue. Also, you could get one if you're just being out there dangerously doing it. So when you're scoring in the baskets, watch what you're doing before you turn and back up and do some other things. A lot of teams like to swing out there. Lastly, ascents are scored at t equals 0 and such. So we're going to look at that and watch it. And at that time, you should be stopping play. You do not have to push the stop button, but you have to be in the act of putting down your controllers and not actively controlling it. Otherwise, you will induce fouls. We'll make that happen. And I think that's a list of all the things I have that. So if you have some questions, you want to start queuing up for that. Oh, hey, Jason, what? Hey, if you have a question and you're on the Lawrence division, you go over where Jason's standing. Or if you're on the Scott, you'll go over here where Mike's standing. Make sure that once you get myself or Sid's attention, you're okay. We'll come to you when we can get to a break. Please do that. Please make sure it's a single student, one and only one. I don't want a group of people. I'll make you go away. I want to talk to one person at a time, primarily so I can understand, or Sid can understand, what your concern is. And when you come, if you have a ruling, please come and explain to us why you think the ruling was misapplied. Forum post, competition manual section, something like that. Also, if you have a score issue, please do not bother the scoring referees. The display freezes at a certain point, and as we're going through and double checking the scores, we might add some stuff on there, will not update. If you have a scoring question, you can come there. We have the ability to look on tablets what the score sheets say and look at that. But again, pen that. And remember, no photos, no videos. Don't even bother bringing them or asking. We're not going to look at them. And that's per the rules. Okay. Logistically, that's it. All right, so it looks like we have a couple questions.
Sorry, can you reiterate what you said about sliding the specimens along the wall?
Okay, sliding the specimens. If you're down in the observation zone, you can slide along the wall as long as your hand is outside. And a robot can be in the observation zone, so you won't break that rule. However, Pretend this is a specimen. I can slide it like this, and you as a robot, I have to let go before you grab it. We can't be grabbing it at the same time.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, so you slide it like that. And so Adam, as he comes in, clearly get your hand out of the way. Does that everybody make sense?
Thank you.
Active. Yeah. Next question.
So 2 questions. First, I know we made a ruling.
You can do it, however you have to swap badges.
Even if you're swapping between a human player between 2 teams?
You shouldn't be up there. We're only going to let one human player up there at a time.
Okay.
So
and
decide that beforehand. But if you want to be between the driver and a human player, yeah, that's what. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You can just swap out between a human player and a driver or coach.
And then is it a foul if you launch samples out of your own basket? Like you hit the basket and one falls out? Is that a foul, or what's the ruling on that?
It depends on that. He's asking about a foul if you put something in the basket and it comes out. As long as you're not propelling or launching the sample, it will not be. If it happens to fall out, it falls out. Remember, field personnel will not put things that fall outside the field back in. The only exception is if you were a human player and it falls out and you can stay within your alliance area and pick it back up and do something with it. But if it goes out by the baskets, it's going to be out for the remainder of the match.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Next.
What effect does a yellow card have on your score?
What effect does your yellow have on the score? Absolutely nothing. However, if you get a second yellow card, you get a red card, which means you will be disqualified for that match and get 0 points. And if it happens in the playoff rounds tomorrow afternoon, you will be disqualified and you will automatically lose that match, which would not be a good thing. If you got questions, please come on down if you're going to ask questions so we can hear you. It's hard to hear in here sometimes.
How are we supposed to change badges when there's no human player badge?
There's a single human player badge. You swap badges between each other.
We don't have a human player badge.
Then you need to go back to at the table there and get one. Okay? Yeah. There's not one. So what you need to do is the driver needs to give the person who's the human player your badge, and then we'll know that you're a human player. Okay, I did not realize that, but oh well. But yeah, if you are going to swap between a driver and a human player, make sure that the driver gives the human player the badge, then we'll know that the person without the badge is the human player. So when you come and you're a human player, please let us know you're the human player so we don't give you a hard time about not having a badge. Are there other questions, comments, concerns? Yes. We got it. Okay. We'll figure that out. All right. Well, we got one more. That's fine. We got a little bit of time. I think I got a few more minutes before we got to end up.
Is there a media area this time?
A media area. That is a really good question. Hans would be able to answer about a media area. No media area, per the boss.
Okay. Can we stand up here if we want to
I would say if you want to, I guess if we can sit up here so you're not blocking the view. I think if you want to sit along here, that's fine. But just do it when your team's in a match.
Okay, thank you.
And be watchful of people coming through and don't get too deep, okay?
All right.
As long as it's not a fire hazard.
Next question.
Does the sample need to be touching the observation zone, or is it okay if the hook is over the observation zone?
Over the observation zone, meaning?
No, as if in specimens. No.
You're talking about the tape.
No, I'm talking about the tape. Does that work?
Yes. As long as it is in the zone, and in the zone is by the thing. And again, if you're going to do that, make it super obvious. Don't make us try to make a judgment call. Here's the thing. If you're making the referees make a judgment call, I'm pretty sure somebody's not going to be happy about it. We will make a judgment call, and we'll do that, but make it as obvious as possible, and you want the least amount of problems. Okay?
So the red part of the block doesn't need to be in the observation
no, it
zone?
doesn't.
It's just a hook?
Just part of the specimen. The specimen is the entire piece that Adam's there. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just the black. If the clip's just there, that would be considered in. Most days. Other questions? Good. You guys have read the rules a whole bunch of times so you know them forward and backward, and you can tell me what the rule number is, right? Anyway. Okay, so let's have a lot of fun. Please pay attention. Listen to directions. Do that. If you got questions, ask. Do that. I'd rather, if the field setup doesn't look right, say something. Say, hey, hey, hey. Don't step out there and do it. Ask us first. Or if you look at your robot and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I don't think I'm quite ready. Say something before you start touching your controls. Otherwise you will get fouls, and we don't want fouls. They're no good. Oh, if you earbuds, headphones and stuff, please don't bring them to the field. Leave them back there because someone might think you're trying to communicate there, and I don't want to have that seem like somebody's doing that and some other team thinks something's going on. I doubt there's going to be, but let's remove the thought that that's going to happen. Plus, you will be able to hear the directions better if you don't have things in your ears or on your ears, okay? I know a lot of you do it, but please leave them back at your pit table. All right? Queuing's coming up there. Do that. For those of you that are there, we're going to run 2 fields on each division. One field will have an active match. The other one's going to be loading. Do that. Oh, last thing. If you need help and your robot's not running, do not ask the referees. We don't know anything about how they work. Maybe we do, but we really don't. Say FTA, FTA to get the FTA's attention, and they can come over and see what may or may not be going on.
They're all there.
And they're all standing over there doing that. So yes, they have the cool red shirts on. Not as cool as the striped shirts, but close. All right, anything else? Okay, let's break, have a lot of fun. I believe 4:30 is the first match, and if you've been told to queue up before then, please do so. Get ready, and we'll have some fun this afternoon, and we'll have a lot more fun tomorrow. All right, good job, sir. Thank you. All right, that's the first part out of the way.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, but that's pretty weak. Good afternoon. All right, so I'm not going to bore you with any long stories as I normally do. The full opening ceremony is tomorrow at 8:30, right? So that's when I will tell you my boring stories. But you can't skip it, all right? So a couple things, though, before we start today. Number one, as always, after the event, you're always welcome to send me emails on suggestions and improvements. That's how we always get better. We listen. As you can see, right, the biggest complaint I got last year was the practice fields. We have another practice field this year. And we have 10-minute timers, right, to set. And if there's a team behind you, you need to get off. And if you don't set it and a team comes up and it's 0, and you haven't been there for 10 minutes, that's too bad, all right? So, but the other thing that I think is pretty cool that we've done, and you can thank AJ, Mike Walker, Andrew, the lights over the field, I think is really cool. Because the complaints I've gotten for those several years is it's hard to see the screens, right? And that's because we have limited control over the overhead lighting. And this way we were able to turn off all of the overhead lighting over the fields. So I think it looks fantastic, and I thank those guys for all the work that they did leading up to this to try to figure out how to make these trusses and the lighting work. Which brings me to the last thing for today. I always get a lot of positive feedback from coaches, right? They're very complimentary on our event, but the most important thing is not me. I am very, very lucky. I think it's, if I remember the numbers right, it's 9 volunteers that have been volunteering for more than 20 years. Okay? And I think 60% of the volunteers have been volunteering for more than 10 years. And I can guarantee you that's not true in a lot of other regions. So you guys are, you know, again, when you get a chance, please say thank you to a volunteer. All right? And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Tomorrow you get to hear my boring stories about why we selected the volunteer gifts that we selected. Last year you got to hear my story about GP and the nervousness of my daughter and her grandson, who is now on a team. And they're here today. So they didn't know I told the story about them last year. And they didn't know I was going to say this now. So my grandson is doing field reset over here. And so this might be one of the earliest kind of second generation families in this program, because it's now getting to that point where it's been long enough to where, you know, grandkids are now coming along from the family. So I'm very excited about that. I get to be a helper for a team again, and I've learned way too much about the technology this year. All right, so that means I lost a bet that I was going to keep it to 5 minutes. Thank you very much. We're going to start matches, 14 matches today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, let's meet the teams over here on the check. I don't hear it over here. Mike, I can't hear myself at all. 1, 2. Do you guys hear me? I don't hear myself. Oh, there we go. Now I hear myself. All right, over here on the Lawrence division, we've got teams from Florida. We've got a team from Georgia here. Let's meet them. Starting off with team from Oviedo High School, sponsored by Lockheed Martin Corporation in Oviedo, Florida. At 7592, the Roarbots. And their partner from Punta Gorda and Charlotte High School, it's 13093, the Golden Fish. And on the other side of the field, we've got a team from St. Augustine and the St. Joseph Academy. It's 20397, the Flashes. And their partner from Kingsland, Georgia, sponsored by Game Over Video, Games and More, Kingsland, Georgia, and the BOC Collectibles, it's 16312, Sandman. All right. All right, we got thumbs up around. Everyone's ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. First qualification match here in the Florida Championship. Underway, autonomous period. Scoring powerhouses, all 4 machines making moves. You see the Roarbots scoring 2, make it 3 in that high goal. Their partner, the Golden Fish, going for 3 samples. Looks like they got 2. And Roarbots continuing to score and making their way back. All right, here we go in the driver-controlled period. The Golden Fish first to score there on the high goal, but the Blue Alliance not far behind. The Flashes in position with that arm raised high, looking to drop it in. Oh, it bounces off the edge and no good. The Golden Fish continuing to score, grabbing those game pieces from inside the submersible, moving them across and scoring them up high. Blue Alliance, though, they're working the samples, making them specimens, and scoring up high. Once again, Golden Fish. 1 minute 15 left to go. Because that could come out louder. So, match continuing on. Scoring left and right. Red Alliance with a comfortable lead at the moment, 48 seconds on the clock, but the Blue Alliance is not that far behind. It could come down to the end game as Roarbots scoring those samples. 40 seconds left to play in this first qualification match. That high goal is overflowing as you see game pieces falling out. That sound means we are in endgame. Last 30 seconds of the match. Teams can now attempt to hang on the submersible as scoring continues going on. 15 seconds to go. No moves for hanging. There we go. 20397. The Flashes trying to get hooked up. No luck there. 7 seconds to go. They're the only team that looks like they're attempting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming off the ground. Oh, tumbling down. That's okay. We'll have the scores in a little bit for match number 1. All right, let's meet the teams here for qualification match number 2. Starting off with the Red Alliance. Coming to us from Orlando and Lake Highland Preparatory. It's 10650 Hazmat Robotics Biohazards. And their partner coming to us from Boca Raton, Florida, it's 27234 Boca Botics. And on the blue side, from Pahokee, Florida, and Pahokee High School and Green Mouse Academy, it's 16724 Benderbots. And their partner coming to us from Palm Harbor University High School in Palm Harbor with their sponsor RTX, it's 516 Gears of Fire. All right, drivers, go ahead. Thumbs up if we're ready. Waiting for referees. Thumbs up if we're ready. Everyone's good. Scorekeeper's ready. And okay, we're waiting for Bob. Sorry. We're bobbing. We're bobbing. We're ready, Bob. All right. One more time. Thumbs up. Everybody's ready. Bob, you ready? All right. Scorekeeper's ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Autonomous period underway. Qualification match number 2. All 4 machines looking to score. We see 516. That's Gears of Fire scoring up high, as well as Hazmat able to put the score points up high. Gears of Fire, though, looks like they got 3 plus the preload, all 4, as the autonomous period comes to an end.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, drivers now taking control. Teams moving to the positions. First, looks like Gears of Fire grabbing that Alliance-specific sample. Going to try to make that, specimen to make it a sample. Pulling back and then letting that get converted by that little clip getting added. Red Alliance hasn't really been able to put any points up since the autonomous period, but there you go. Boca Botics, they're hooked up. Oh, they lose it down inside the submersible. Not what they wanted to have happen there, but they'll reset. 1:15 left to play here in this match. Benderbots filling up that high goal as Gears of Fire works the samples for the Blue Alliance. Oh no, looks like Boca Botics might be dead. Not moving. FTAs are seeing if they can get that machine back up and running. 55 on the clock as scoring continues on both sides of the field. Red Alliance trying to get some points back, but Blue Alliance with a comfortable lead at this point as we approach endgame. Looks like Hazmat's just going to park themselves in the corner and call it. The machine's not functioning the way they expected. That means the Blue Alliance has the run of the field here in the endgame. See how many points they can continue to put on the board. Remember, there are tiebreakers in this game depending on your ranking. 15 to go. One last score. Gears of Fire looking for it. Can they do it? And they've got it hooked up. And 5 seconds to go. Going to look for a low hang. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the attempted climb there for 16724. Looks like they didn't get off the ground. All right, we've got the scores from match 1 coming up on the screen. Maybe? We're ready. Yeah. There we go. Match number 1 score coming up. The winner is Red Alliance. 276 points to 148, setting a very comfortable high score there for our first match. All right, let's meet the teams here in match number 3 on the Lawrence division. On the red side of the field, coming to us from Orlando, in Orlando Science Middle High Charter School. It's 27188 Fractal Fusion. And their partner from Miami Country Day School in Miami, it's 21882 the Cyber Spartans. On the blue side of the field, coming to us from Weston, Florida with Motorola Solutions and Cypress Bay High School, it's 3888 Greased Lightning. And their partners from Delray Beach American Heritage, Boca Del Rey, it's 16760 Wild Stallions Untamed 2. I think we are good, all right. Are you ready, Bob? Okay. All right, everyone, thumbs up if you're ready. Scorekeeper ready in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, qualification match 3 underway. As you see these teams once again here at the state championship, Florida championship, 4 machines moving and scoring successfully. Looks like 3888 Greased Lightning found the corner and just stuck to it. Their alliance partner, Wild Stallions, also just parked in that zone. But meanwhile, 2 samples scored there for the Red Alliance.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, and with a slam, Greased Lightning comes down as the match underway. It looks like 3 out of the 4 robots have some control. Red Alliance quick to start scoring as 27-188 Fractal Fusion continues there from their autonomous period action to keep scoring those high buckets. And there they go once again. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, the Cyber Spartans, are working those red samples, working to acquire them, get them over to the loading zone, and convert them. Looks like Greased Lightning has come to life. The robot's making noise and things are whirring. Maybe they'll get some functionality in the next 1 minute left to play in this match. Red Alliance continuing to cycle. Blue Alliance, Wild Stallions have been able to score those samples, but not much other than that 1 sample so far. But there they are in position. Can they make it happen? Yes, they can. Putting some more points on the board for the Blue Alliance. 40 seconds left to play in this match. Red Alliance continues to build that lead out as we approach endgame. Greased Lightning back to life. That beautiful machine from South Florida. That sound means we are in the last 30 seconds of the match. All 4 robots under control with Blue Alliance trying to regain whatever points they can in this match. So far, no robots moving to the submersible to make a hang attempt. 10 seconds coming up on the clock, and the teams make their way, touching that bottom bar to get points. Can they get off the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay, we have scores from match number 2 coming up on the screen. And the winner is the Blue Alliance. 231 points to 56. Another substantial score there for the Lawrence division. Let's keep this train rolling. Let's meet the teams here in match number 4. Starting off with the team from Niceville, with Applied Engineering Systems Engineering, Emerald Coast Robotics Alliance, a community team from Niceville. It's 10179, the Tech Turtles. And their partner from Lakeland and McKeel Academy of Technology, it's 19954, Mario's Mechanics. On the blue side of the field, coming to us from Tampa, with Rockwell Collins, Verizon, Suncoast Federal Credit Union, and Middleton High School, it's 1369 Mythos. And their partner from Jacksonville, Florida, it's 27101, Kevin. All right. Looks like we've got a herd of zebras in place. Thumbs up if we're ready. Everyone ready? Scorekeeper ready in 3, 2, 1, go. All four machines making moves. Score on both sides so far identical, but 19954 Mario's Mechanics with that dual action arm there, able to grab 2 out of the 3 so far. Let's see if they can make it one more for the Red Alliance. They've got it, and they do. Nicely done. Meanwhile, blue side looking for number 2 of those preloads. Lots of scoring going on here, higher than many matches. There you see that amazing score, 128 to 112 in autonomous. That's higher than many league matches. Looks like the Mythos team is having some control issues. After that amazing autonomous period, let's see if the FTAs can get them back up and running. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance, Tech Turtles, the that's the Niceville team, scoring up high. Their partner, the McKeel team, Mario's Mechanics, scoring up high in that high basket. Looks like Mythos is back up and running. Blue Alliance have a little bit of ground to make up, but with 1:15 left to play, plenty of time here to continue to score. Blue Alliance loading up on those samples, getting them ready for that scoring barrage at the end of the match. Less than 1 minute left to play here as the Red Alliance has loaded up every clip. Not much room left there. They're going to keep trying, though, as they continue scoring. Mario's Mechanics once again filling up that high goal. 40 seconds on the clock means we're getting to the end game. Matches going back and forth with the scoring. That submersible already looking pretty empty. That sound means we are in end game. Red Alliance with a little bit of a lead, but Blue Alliance now starting to come back with the quick scoring there of Mythos. Oh, looks like they lost that one piece. Can they make up? The clock continues to tick. Blue Alliance, though, they continue to score. We've got robots making moves to hang. 8 seconds left. One machine. Oh, we got a level 2 hang in 3, 2, 1. As it comes crashing down, but that's okay. Pretty exciting there. Very quick hang there. All right, scores from match number 3, 4. Yeah, all right, here we come up on the screen. Match 3 scores. Maybe. There it goes. And the winner is Red Alliance. 205 points to 41. As those massive scores continue here at the Florida Championship, let's meet the teams in qualification match number 5. Starting off with the Red Alliance, coming to us from Orlando with their sponsors AMD, RIA Advisory, plus Vacation Homes, Diaz Orthodontics. From Orlando Science Middle High School, it's 22012, the Loose Screws. And their partner coming to us from Gulf Breeze, their family team, it's 26170, Tech Tacos. And on the blue side, coming to us from Boca Raton with Citadel Service Technologies, FPL, and Boca Raton Community High School, it's 20022, the Robo Cats. And their partner from Jacksonville and Bolas School, San Jose, it's 11172, Static Discharge. aren't doing anything. We're not going. That's a pretty cool arm.
That's cool arm.
When that moves, it's like, wow, that's really nice. You can tell that there's some programming in there. That's why I think they're... All right, thumbs up all around. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Qualification match number 5. Oh, looks like the loose screws had a loose control gripper there, losing the control of that game piece. Speedy driving there for the RoboCats as they quickly bring those samples over, get them hooked up, and working to score them. 3 out of 4 on both sides of those high neutral.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Very close autonomous there, 128 to 108. That means it's going to come down to this driver control period and end game as the machines look to continue scoring. Blue Alliance in position, scoring up high there. Static discharge, working that high goal. Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, loading up on those samples is the loose screws with their alliance partner, the Tech Tacos, filling up that high basket. Looks like everyone's kind of got their mission, keeping their noses clean as they continue. One robot in each corner, cycling back and forth. Currently, Blue Alliance does have the lead, but Red Alliance will have that scoring flurry, but Blue Alliance is loading up to see if they can have a flurry at the end as well. 1 minute just passing on the clock as the Red Alliance starts to score those samples on the submersible. Back and forth, both alliances working hard. 40 seconds to go. Blue Alliance does have a slight lead still. As we approach the end game, both buckets getting pretty full up high as these teams continue to score. That sound means we have 30 seconds left to play. We are in end game. That submersible is getting very full of those specimens. Robots lining up to hook up, looking to climb. 12 seconds on the clock. The scoring continues back and forth. No one off the ground just yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last second climb. At least getting to the level 2, not all the way up to the level 3. All right, we've got scores. Match number 4 coming up on the screen. Red Alliance takes the win, 252 to 214. The closest match we've had so far. Okay, let's meet the teams here in match number 6. Coming to us, starting off on the Red Alliance, coming to us from Palm Harbor, with RTX in Palm Harbor University High School. It's 24702 Volteris. And their partner from Melbourne, Florida, with Holy Trinity Episcopal Academy, it's 8617, the Techno Tigers. On the blue side of the field, coming to us from Coconut Creek, Florida, with Motorola Solutions Foundation and North Broward Preparatory School, it's 9986 Eaglebotics Navy. And their partner from just up the road in Lakeland, Florida at Lakeland Christian School, it's 7719 Rise. Hey, looks like we're ready now. Thumbs up all around, everybody ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, qualification match number 6 underway. Robots scoring in all 4 corners, performing these pre-programmed routines. Left and right. I can't keep track. Both alliances seem to be almost mirror image. Looks like Red Alliance will have a little advantage because they've got 2, make that 3, make that 4 preload. 4 of those samples going for 1 more. Can they do 5? Nicely done. All right, here we go then. Red Alliance there. Amazing autonomous period there. That was Volteris just putting the points up there. Blue Alliance, though, quickly working to come back from that autonomous. Eagle Botics Navy scoring up high. But right behind them, Red Alliance doing the same. Techno Tigers working the submersible, grabbing those game pieces and scoring them up high. Rise, lifting. They've got that specimen in position, sample. As the scoring continues going on for the Red Alliance, Volteris just making the run back and forth, cycling. A minute 10 left to play. Plenty of time here in this match to score. Back and forth. The scoring continuing on. 7-7-1-9 Rise. Looks like they've got that game piece in tow. Can they score it? Oh, it falls out. 45 seconds left to play. Both alliances continuing to score. Going up high is 9986 Eagle Botics Navy. As Volteris puts 1 more up. That sound means we've got 30 seconds left to play. Back and forth. No teams looking to hang. Looks like Rise is starting to lift, reach out with those long arms and hook up. Both blue machines in position. 10 seconds on the clock as Rise, living up to their name, rising off the ground in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see the scores from match number 5 up on the screen. Blue Alliance gets the win, 285 to 220. Huge autonomous score there, bumping them up into first place. All right. Let's meet the teams here in qualification match number 7, starting off with the Red Alliance. Coming to us from Tallahassee, Florida. It's a homeschool team. It's 15297 Legacy. And their partner from Marathon, Florida, with their sponsors, RTX DECA Foundation, Bosch, and Jabel Cares Foundation. It's a community team from Marathon. It's 25847 Team Ruckus. And on the blue side of the field, from St. Petersburg and Dixie Collins High School, it's 27519 Pinnacle. And their partner from Oviedo with Seminole County Public Schools, University of Central Florida, PTC Lockheed Martin, Haggerty High School, it's 4717 the Macromancers. Okay. We got thumbs up all around. Thumbs up, everyone's ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous mode underway. Blue Alliance looks first to score, but right behind him, Blue Alliance, Team Ruckus, putting points up. Looks like points being scored on both sides of the field. 15297, getting the low points. Those count when they're in that little zone on the floor, but not as much as the ones up high, like you see Pinnacle reaching up high and scoring. These robots, amazing how they're scoring these pre-programmed routines.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go in driver-controlled period. Blue Alliance with a comfortable lead. And the scoring goes on. So far, looks like some drive issues there for 4717. They've got it figured out, and they go back to scoring. Meanwhile, Red Alliance working to come back from that autonomous deficit. Both robots scoring points. 25847. Team Ruckus continuing to score those specimens up high, and their partner Legacy in the high bucket, slam dunk, in they go. Looks like some malfunctions mechanical for both of these blue machines. 1 minute left to play. They've got time to sort it out. FTA is taking a look, seeing if they can make things work. But Red Alliance still having to climb back from that autonomous period. Blue Alliance had such a good autonomous score. Red Alliance is having to work hard here in the driver control period to come back from it. 45 on the clock. As the scoring goes on, both alliances looks like they've got the robots working once again. 30 seconds. Here we are in endgame. Red Alliance still not able to fully come back yet, but there's plenty of points to be had here in endgame, with both blue machines seeming to have some issues. Looks like no one in position to hang just yet. But Pinnacle having those arms out. Can they hook up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level 1 climbs. We'll see those scores, see if Red Alliance can do it in just a little bit. Scores coming up from match number 6. Red Alliance takes the win, 306 with a high score for the event to 148. Big points there for the Red Alliance. Already in the 300s in match number 6. All right, match number 8. All right, we've already met these teams once, so they're back on their field for the second match. On the red side from Palm Harbor, it's 516 Gears of Fire. And their partner from Oviedo, it's 7592 the Roarbots. On the blue side from Delray Beach, it's 16760 Wild Stallions Untamed 2. And their partner from Gulf Breeze, it's 26170 the Tech Tacos.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. it's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, be faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed.
All right, I think we've got things sorted out.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
All right, we're going to do scores first from match number 6. Forgot about that. Here we go. Scores from match 6 on the screen. Red Alliance takes the win, 306 to 148. That's a high score. That's 2 matches over 300. All right, we are in match number 8 here. Thank you. And we've already met the team, so I think we're ready. Thumbs up all around if we're ready. And good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. After a little bit of a pause, these teams quick to score. All 4 machines looks like they were able to successfully move and do something. Red Alliance looks like both these machines are locked on and just putting the points up. Scoring every preload, every piece that was on the field so far. Looks like 5-1-6, Gears of Fire missing 1, but an impressive autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Driver control period underway. Red Alliance with a comfortable lead there, but they're not going to rest on their laurels. They know that every team here at the Florida Championship capable of scoring a lot of points. Red Alliance hooked up, scoring those specimens, scoring those samples left and right. Up high goes 26-170. That's Wild Stallions working that high goal for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, on the red side, Roarbots doing the same, filling that bucket up. Minute 15 left to play. Plenty of time here for these points to continue the climb. Second match for these teams here at the Florida Championship. 1 minute left to play. Both alliances continuing to consistently score. Looks like Wild Stallions might be caught on a game piece. Now they free themselves. Nicely done. And their alliance partner, Wild Stallions and the Tech Tacos, scoring for the Blue Alliance as we approach endgame. Wild Stallions hooked up and scoring up high. That sound means we are in endgame. Less than 30 seconds left to play. Scoring up high, continued scoring on all 4 machines. Looks like Gears of Fire might be just sitting trying to figure something out, waiting for endgame, might be having some malfunctions. 10 seconds to go. Tech Tacos are hooked up and climbing. Let's see if they can get above 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong endgame from both alliances. We'll have those scores in just a little bit. 7. All right, scores from match number 7. coming up on the screen. Boop, 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 boop. Red Alliance takes the win. 159 to 139, a very close match. All right, let's meet the teams in match number 9. Starting off with the Red Alliance from Orlando, we've got 22012, the Loose Screws. And their alliance partner from St. Augustine, it's 20397, the Flashes. On the blue side of the field from Boca Raton, it's 27234, Boca Botics. And their partner from Miami, it's 21882, the Cyber Spartans. All right, are we good to go? All right, thumbs up all around in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, match underway, scoring mirror images so far. Looks like Red Alliance might be a little bit quicker so far, but the Blue Alliance is scoring up high. All these machines scoring left and right. Loose Screws not quite making it happen lining up, but on the blue side, Cyber Spartans making it 2 on those specimens on the submersible.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
So with Boca Botics scoring those neutral pieces in the upper goal, Blue Alliance has that small 30-point advantage. That means it's really any team's game here in this qualification match. All 4 bots quickly go right to action to start scoring. Loading up those loading zones, bringing those specimens over, bringing those samples over, getting them converted to specimens. Loose Screws seem to be packing it in there for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, the Flashes, quietly filling up that high goal. Blue Alliance still show real time with the lead, but the Red Alliance has quietly been building up that ammo and ready to start scoring any minute now. 1 minute left to play here in this qualification match. Blue Alliance first to strike on these driver-controlled specimens, hooking them up on that high bar on the submersible. But Red Alliance starting to go to work is the Loose Screws. 45 on the clock, and they are starting to fill it up. Both sides, though, Blue Alliance currently showed still in the lead despite all that movement by the Loose Screws. But we'll see that score swing back and forth. Is the pendulum of this game as teams go toe-to-toe. 25 seconds on the clock. Blue Alliance still with the slight advantage as that upper goal gets filled up. 15 on the clock. Teams looking to start hanging, hooking up. Both blue machines are touching that bar and starting to pull up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be a close one. We'll see the scores in a little bit, but let's see the scores from match number 8 coming up on the screen. Red Alliance takes the win, 224 to 116. All right, we're getting loaded up over here for match number 10. Let's meet these red robots from Pahokee. It's 16724 Benderbots. And their partner from Jacksonville, it's 11172 Static Discharge. And their opponents on the blue side of the field from Kingsland, Georgia, it's 16312 Sandman. And their partner from Lakeland, it's 7719 Rise. All right. Thumbs up all around if we're ready. And ready in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Autonomous period qualification match number 10 underway. Looks like lots of nearly scored. Only one scored so far, and that's by that team from Georgia, the Sandman. Able to make one happen. Oh, so close, just throwing him down in the submersible. So,
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
all right, drivers now getting control. 25-point advantage there for the Blue Alliance. Lots of scoring possibilities here in this FTC match. Scoring, teams getting in position. Blue Alliance so far able to put a couple points on the board. Red Alliance looking for their first score. That static discharge, slam dunking it up high there. Resetting, putting that arm down to the ground. Ready to line up once again on that high goal. Static discharge, putting the points in for the Red Alliance. 1:15 left to play, plenty of time. As Sandman once again, that speedy little machine from just over the border in Georgia, scoring for the Blue Alliance on the submersible. 50 seconds left to go in this match. The Bender bots looks like in and out, trying to score, getting those game pieces in tow as we approach endgame. Endgame's might swing the winner. We'll see. It's a very close match. That sound means we are in endgame. Robots can now attempt to hang. Blue Alliance with the 30-point advantage, but endgame can score more than that in just one move. As the points continue to score, no one making moves to hang. 10 seconds left on the clock. Blue Alliance getting a little bit more of a lead as Rise starts to spend those arms out. 2, 1. 2 level 1 hangs. We'll see how that affects the score in just a moment. We've got the results from match number 9 on the screen. Blue Alliance takes the win, 210 to 172. One of the closer matches here. All right, match number 11. Let's meet the teams. On the red side, coming to us from Oviedo, it's 4717, the Necromancers. And their partner from Orlando, it's 27188, Fractal Fusion. On the blue side of the field, from Coconut Creek, it's 9986, Eagle Botics Navy. And their partner from up north in Niceville, it's 10179, the Tech Turtles. All right. All right, thumbs up all around if we're ready. Good to go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, qualification match number 11. Quick to score, Necromancers and the Tech Turtles. Both teams have very similar strategies. Looks like both alliances have similar strategies. Scoring up high there on the high bucket and on the submersible. So far, 2 apiece on the submersible. Only 1, make that 2. So close to score, just dropping outside the playing field there.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Driver control period. Red Alliance with a comfortable lead there. Great autonomous period for that Red Alliance. Both All four machines quick to start scoring, though, here in the driver-controlled period. 9986 Eaglebotics Navy already putting a few of those game pieces in that high goal. Walking over, grabbing, driving across, slam dunk, and they go back to the cycle, trying to come back with those points. Right now, it's only 13 points between these two sides. Most of that coming from Eaglebotics, just ranking the points up there for the Blue Alliance. 1 minute left to play. Tech Turtles putting a bunch up there now for their alliance. Blue Alliance for the first time making it just a 5-point match. Can they overcome? Necromancers put one more up. That's going to give them a little lead. 50 seconds on the clock. 9986 once again slam dunk up high. And the points continue to climb for both of these alliances. Very close match. As we approach endgame, it could really come down to what happens there at the end of this match, as these teams are going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. That sound means we are in that endgame period. Lots of points there for the Blue Alliance in the driver-controlled period. The difference right now just being the autonomous. We'll see if endgame is a difference as well. Red Alliance still with the slight advantage, and it continues to climb. These teams go back and forth, going for that submersible. Endgame quickly approaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last second reach and grab. We'll see those scores in just a little bit. For now, match number 10 scores coming up on the screen. Winner is the Red Alliance, 146 to 110. Despite getting that win, the 0-point autonomous dropping their rank down. It's only the second match, though. A lot can change. All right. Match number 12, Red Alliance. Let's meet the team. Starting off with the team from Boca Raton. It's 20022 RoboCats. And their partner from Orlando, it's 10650 Hazmat Robotics Biohazards. On the blue side of the field from Tallahassee, it's 15297 Legacy. And their partner from Tampa, it's 1369 Mythos. Up. All right. Thumbs up all around, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Autonomous period match number 12. Robot scoring in the corners. 15297 with that preload, able to make it 2 for the Blue Alliance. But the RoboCats making it 3 to piece. Looks like the Red Alliance has 1 in that higher bucket. It's going to be close on this score. Red Alliance might have the advantage.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
So there you go. Red Alliance with a 30-point lead. But as we saw in that last match, you can overcome that pretty comfortably here in this match. Hazmat scoring up high there for the Red Alliance in that corner goal, reaching up, slamming it home, and scoring with that purple machine for the Blue Alliance. You've got the Orange Terror coming to us from Tampa, 1369. That's Mythos, team that's been around for a long time, somehow always making their way to the state championship. Once again, the team from Orlando, though, up high, 106.50. Hazmat continuing to put the points up for the Red Alliance. 1 minute left to play. Scoring continue to climb. Blue Alliance 15297. That's Legacy all the way from Tallahassee. Not quite able to make it happen. Not quite perfect enough. 45 on the clock. Both teams in the triple digits at this point as the points continue to climb for the Red Alliance. That lead extending as the RoboCats do the quick load as we approach endgame. That sound means he's got 30 seconds left to play. Everyone continuing to do what they were doing for the last 2 minutes of this match, scoring left and right on the submersible in the buckets. 15 seconds to go. No one in position for a hang. Time running out as teams continue to score. No one touching the bars. There we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Last second reach. Got the level 2 at the buzzer beater there. We'll see the scores in a minute. But now we got match number 11 coming up on the screen. Red Alliance gets the win, 211 to 186. Coming back there, great match there for the Red Alliance. All right, here we are, match number 13. All right, Red Alliance, we've got team 25847, Team Ruckus. Woo! And their partners 3888 Greased Lightning. On the blue side, we've got 24702 Voltaris. And their partner 19954 Mario's Mechanics. All right, I think we're ready to go, right? All right, thumbs up all around if we're ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous period underway. Teams quick to score those preloads. So far, pretty even. Looks like Red Alliance might have the slight advantage here. Sorry, Blue Alliance has the slight advantage as Mario's Mechanics able to get a couple in the high goal. And their partner, Voltaris, puts 3 up.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Team Ruckus with the last second slam dunk, putting a few more points on the board for the Red Alliance. But the score wasn't enough to give them the advantage, so they're going to have that kill to up climb. We just saw the scores from 2 matches ago right here on this field. The team overcame a 50-point advantage in Autonomous to win. Mario Mechanics slamming in and just filling up that high bucket, getting those game pieces in and scoring. Blue Alliance between Voltaris and Mario's Mechanics putting up a lot of points. 1 minute and 15 just passing on the clock, and these teams are not letting off the gas and continuing to score. Team Ruckus, meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, scoring, trying to keep up with these powerhouses. Purple Bot versus Purple Pot working the submersible. Coming up on 45 seconds left to play. Once again, Team Ruckus scoring. Mario's Mechanics gives an elbow. Coming through. I'm getting more game pieces to score as we approach endgame. That sound means we are in the last 30 seconds of this match. Teams continuing to score. No one in position for those special hangs, but there's plenty of time to continue to score and make it so. 15 seconds on the clock and counting down. Do you even lift, bro? You made me laugh. All right, time running down. Red Alliance has one machine touching the pole in 3, 2, 1. Scores from match number 12 coming up on the screen. And your winner's the Red Alliance. 254 big points there for that Red Alliance. All right, let's meet the teams here in qualification match number 14. On the Red Alliance, you've got Team 8617, the Techno Tigers. And their partner from Jacksonville is 27101, Kevin. On the blue side of the field from St. Petersburg, it's 27519, Pinnacle. And their partner from Punta Gorda, 13093, Golden Fish. All right, thumbs up all around if we're ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Autonomous period underway. Oh, game piece falling on the chassis there of Techno Tigers. Oh, it fell even worse. They're going to start accruing penalties there. You're only allowed to control a single game piece, and that robot being inside their chassis will count as being controlled by the robot, however unintentional it may be. We'll see if that's going to clear out.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
You see the Blue Alliance, meanwhile, after all that, scored a lot of points there. I think the penalties have been added automatically there. Blue Alliance, though, with that comfortable lead, not going to rest on their laurels. They want to put the big points on the board. Golden Flash, Golden Fish with that double 4-bar, just grabbing game pieces and filling that top bucket up. 1:30 left to play, and they've almost filled it to the rim already. Automatic scoring machine from Southwest Florida. Meanwhile, Red Alliance trying to score. Looks like 8617 has just pulled back in the corner and parked it. Something broke there in Autonomous, and they're at least going to get that bonus at the end of the match for sitting there. Their partner, 27101, Kevin, doing what they can for the Red Alliance and trying to score on that high bucket. The arm is up, the telescope goes up, and score. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance nearly filled up that high bucket, just teetering them on the edge at this point, the precision driving machine. But let's not forget their alliance partner, Pinnacle, has been filling up those samples. That sound means we are in the last 30 seconds of this match. Blue Alliance continues to put the points on the board and scoring on that submersible. 15 seconds coming up on the match timer. No one in position for a hang just yet. Scratch that. There they go. Hooked up and climbing. Can they get to a level 3 in 3, 2, 1? Oh, I guess that was our last match. Okay, so we'll get the scores from match number 13 coming up on the screen. Blue Alliance gets the win, 258 to 155. And sit tight, and we'll get the scores for this match and announce it as soon as the referees put it in. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, here comes the score from that match up on the screen. It looked like a high-scoring match. Blue Alliance takes the win, and it was 314 points. One foul giving them 5 points, but 309 I think still would have been unpenalized, the high score for the event. All right, teams, we will see you tomorrow morning. We'll have the full show for you, opening ceremonies. Barry will tell you all sorts of cool things, and Hans will say uncool things.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1. controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Messing with my head.